Imagine being stuck in a situation where no matter what you choose, someone gets hurt. It's like you're standing at a crossroads where both ways leading to tragedy. Today we're gonna dive in those moments when life forces you to make an impossible choice where there is no easy way out and every option feels a little unbearable. Hello my lovely students, if you don't already know, Sahar is here with English Luminaries, and all I do is designed to help you build up your confidence and guide you toward the fluency you've been always aiming for. So let's explore how we navigate these painful decisions and how we can learn from them.
Ross, how about you? Which would you give up, sex or food?
Food.
Okay, how about sex or dinosaurs?
Oh my god, it's like Sophie's choice.
Now, Sophie's choice is referred to a situation where someone is forced to make a heart-wrenching decisions between two tragic outcomes. However, there are also other idiomatic expressions that captures the essence of challenging and impossible choices. Let's get started with a few of them that will help you express these tough moments. The first one in our list is between a rock and a hard place, which means a situation where you're faced with two difficult options, neither of which is ideal. For example, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place with this job offer. Lower pay, but more stability.
And I'm sort of stuck between a rock and a hard place, you know?
I know. I feel the same thing, but we're stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Speaking of which, have you ever wondered where this idea of being trapped by impossible conditions comes from? Here is catch-22, which means a paradoxical situation where no matter what you do, the conditions make the desired outcome impossible. For instance, I need experience to get a job, but I need a job to get experience. It's a real catch-22.
So you can't ask someone out unless you know they like you. But then you don't know if someone likes you unless you ask them out. So that's like a catch-22.
In a similar vein, let's talk about the phrase you'll hear often to talk about election or personal decisions. Here is the lesser of two evils. This phrase is used when you choose the less harmful or undesirable option when both choices are bad. For example, neither candidate is ideal, but I have to vote for the lesser of two evils.
And when they do, we become the lesser of two evils.
Oh, you are the lesser of two evils.
Moving forward, here's another great one for when it feels like that you don't really have a choice at all. A Hobson's choice. A Hobson's choice means a situation where there is actually no real choice. Either you take what's offered or you take nothing at all. For example, it's a Hobson's choice. I can either take this last-minute flight or miss the wedding.
So, if you say yes,
Then I could lose my OB residency spot.
And if she says no, then the chief of surgery asked her for a favor, and she was like, nah.
got it. So, it's a Hobson's choice.
On a different note, what if two options lead to trouble, no matter what you do? Damned if you do, damned if you don't. A scenario where either options you choose leads to negative consequences. For example, if I speak up, I'll get into trouble. And if I stay quiet, things will get worse. Damned if I do, damned if I don't.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
But it was damned if you do, damned if you don't, you know.
Another phrase worth mentioning when you really are stuck between two undesirable outcomes: to be on the horns of dilemma. This is when you're faced with two equally undesirable choices, almost like being caught between two dangers. For example, I'm on the horns of a dilemma: accept a high-paying job I'll hate or a lower-paying one I'll enjoy.
We're on the horns of a dilemma here, Mr. Warshaw.
I'm on the horns of a dilemma.
Let's move on to our next phrase, which is something that we've all experienced at some point. No-win situations. A situation where no outcomes offer real benefits or satisfaction, no matter how you look at it. For example, there's a no-win situation. Either I lose my job or lose my credibility.
I mean, that makes it very confusing, but I just don't think I mean, you've heard of a no-win situation, haven't you?
Let's face facts. This was always a no-win situation.
That brings us to our next phrase, one that dives deep into ancient mythology. Scylla and Charybdis. Scylla and Charybdis, which means from Greek mythology, this phrase represents two perilous choices, where avoiding one danger leads straight into another. For example, managing the economy right now is like navigating between Scylla and Charybdis.
I dare say Scylla and Charybdis could not have torn us asunder.
So, mademoiselle, I'm sure that you can appreciate that Monsieur here is stuck right between Scylla and Charybdis.
Here we come to the last but one. And speaking of tough deals, devil's bargain. Making a decision that offers short-term benefits but comes with long-term negative consequences. For instance, taking that high-interest loan was a devil's bargain. We're struggling to pay it off now.
You entered into a devil's bargain with Jack Crawford.
Last but not certainly least is Faustian deal. This phrase is similar to devil's bargain. This phrase refers to sacrificing moral or ethical values for personal gain, often leading to deep regret later on. For example, he made a Faustian deal by sacrificing his integrity for career success.
So you've kind of got a little Faustian deal going here, selling your soul for immortality.
As we've seen, there are many phrases that you can use to describe these heart-wrenching situations, where every choice might be painful. Whether it is caught between a rock and a hard place or no-win situation, these phrases will definitely capture the emotional weight of difficult situations. The next time you're faced with one, remember while the choices are tough, how to handle the situations can define your strength and resilience. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of our uploads. Drop a comment down below with your own examples of 2 ones that you've learned today. I'm gonna go over them and let you know how you're doing. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe for more insights into power of language.